Alright. It was a real cold one last night, and I wanted to wait till more midday before I go over to Reedsport, which opens at 12. It's 30 minutes. I checked my brake fluid, it looks good. So now, just hope that it stays good enough at least. I had a little bit of a scare just right before I turned the camera on, because I thought I plugged in the breaker thing. It's hard to describe. It's a circuit breaker. I thought I plugged it in good, and I didn't. It actually didn't turn on until I wiggled it a little bit. So I'm really wearing away at that breaker. I should probably get a new one. Okay, this is probably my turn. Alright, and it's pretty much a straight shot going this way. I will admit that I'm having appendicitis issues. It just seems to affect my breathing. Not really any pain, just swelling, and affects my breathing. It's really annoying. Ugg boots. Alright. Maybe a factory outlet. I never seen a North Bend sign when I was when I came in from the south. Come back to North Bend's. I don't think I'll be doing that. Alright, I thought this, wind gusts. I thought this bridge looked pretty neat from a distance. Oh my god, there's one off to the left. There's a bridge off to the left that's got a rotating center for boats. It might be for trains. Oh, there's like some kind of a city over here, Glasgow, and you can see a few homes here around. No parking or stopping. Yeah, that's understandable. It's a pretty narrow bridge, very long. Looks like it's heavy duty. Yeah, I can already see the sand dunes. Those sand dunes are very visible on the map. Just kind of riding this hill down. This is interesting. Why is a structure like this? 35. They got stoplights up ahead. There's a truck detour. That guy's taking a turn. A truck detour. It looks almost like a temporary detour. Bay Bridge Motel, coffee. Next route, next right, Clausen Oysters. Alright, so that was the first bridge I crossed. Now I got a second one. A kind of more of a land bridge. Yeah, wow. That's something else. Oh yeah, Oregon Dunes coming up. Actually, I'm entering them. I'm going to Reedsport. That's 21 miles. This is all a land bridge. They've filled this all in. This is all man-made for sure. I really don't have much interest stopping at any of the dunes. They look interesting, but not enough to stop at for me. It's kind of a cool day. But how did those dunes form? So much sand. David Dewitt Veterans Memorial. It's like people are like sliding down the dunes. There's a big tall hill about 50 feet high, and there's little like trails, like people have been sliding down the dunes. That's as close as they get to sliding down snow. But it's pretty amazing how all these dunes have formed. I mean, yeah, there's always going to be like sand on the ocean coast, but just these dunes are something else. They could be like river deposits. They're kind of high though. I'm looking off to the left, and it looks like some are like 20 or 50 feet in the air, or 50 feet elevation. If that could be seen. That's just massive, tall dunes that have naturally formed. It's pretty interesting. It's like some wood. Alright. Yeah. They're just miles and miles of dunes. All this natural formation. You can kind of see they had to cut into the dunes on the right of the road. You know, my car feels kind of weird. I don't understand. It's not tuned. It's just, yeah, I bet it's because it's leaking so much that it's not catching very good. That brake fluid might be really tearing things up inside. I bet that brake fluid makes me lose power. I wouldn't doubt it. So strange. I feel strange. My car feels strange. It's like me and the car are just kind of, our lifelines are on the same plane. So weird. Just get a new car, or get rid of this car. Just rid myself of this car. Maybe that'll rid myself of some of my health problems. Myrtle Wood Gifts. I've been way too dependent on this car for everything. Too much dependency can leave you up with huge disappointments. It's almost like having a wife or something that you're completely dependent upon, and then she dies, and then what? Your world falls apart. My car dies and my world falls apart. Life wasn't always like this for everybody. People had their dependence on horses, certain animals. It's annoying that things get to be that way. My blood does feel weird. Yeah, it's so weird, so strange. It's almost like it's too sudden, too. Riley Ranch County Park. It's really hard for me to blame the area. It seems so clean out here, so serene, scenic byway, so nice. The water, the air. There's a lot of clean environment out here. It's hard to believe that it's affected me adversely. Really hard to believe. Shutter Creek Correctional Institute. Cranog Road. Yeah, I'm hoping to enter into a new county. Just want to get out of Coos County, get out of that jurisdiction. Feels so weird. Like, I almost want to take a break already. Hasn't been that long. Like my blood circulation's not doing so good. Yeah, my blood circulation's not doing very good. Okay. It's pretty frustrating. I'm not even dizzy either. It doesn't feel like I'm that dizzy. I bet it's because of how I'm driving, but I don't drive a lot. I'm gonna chew on some ginger. See, it's weird because my car feels weird and I feel weird. It's really... Is my car affecting my breathing? Could my cooking be affecting my breathing? Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm dizzy right now, is because of cooking inside the car with poor ventilation. Maybe I've been